and I am the chair of the Joint Legislative Problem Gambling Task Force. I'm here today to indicate my support for this bill, Senate Bill 5632. The bill will double the amount of funding to the state problem gambling account. So, Mr. Chair, I wanted to let you know that most people can gamble recreationally without any problem. But for the gamblers at the highest risk for gambling disorder, the impacts to their lives and to their loved ones can be devastating. People can lose their savings, their retirement funds, they lose their jobs, their homes, they lose important relationships, and the risk of suicide is at least 8 times higher for individuals diagnosed with a gambling disorder. At least 80% of these folks also have a co-occurring substance use or mental health problem. Nationally, there is absolutely no federal funding for problem gambling. Other state-run problem gambling programs spend on average 40 cents per capita. Washington State, on the other hand, spends 10 cents per capita, ranking us far below the national average. Based on the data from the 2021 Washington State Prevalence Study, the Problem Gambling Task Force identified significant gaps in services that are provided by our state. And even though gambling opportunities have expanded tremendously in the past decade, the state has not increased the level of funding for these state-run services since the year 2005. The task force's final report recommends additional funding for the following: expanded access to treatment, both outpatient treatment and residential treatment, integrated statewide prevention campaigns, especially targeting those communities at higher risk, and finally, increased workforce development and clinical training for treatment providers. This bill will also ensure that there is an ongoing advisory committee hosted by the Healthcare Authority, and that committee will track the progress of the recommendations from the Problem Gambling Task Force. In closing, Mr. Chair and committee members, to ensure the state problem gambling program can meet its current need as well as future challenges, I urge you to support this bill.